Sir, Barry is okay. We are now connected, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. All right. All right. We should be going on strong. Everything is connected. We are now live on Spreaker. Good morning, everybody. This is episode 4 of Live Action Newsletter with Lillian Caldwell and an invisible Jeanne White. And we're checking out to see how efficient Skype is with Spreaker. So, Jeannie, say whatever you need to say. They're not going to see you video-wise. All they're going to see is a picture of me for right now. So all they're going to hear is you and me. Really? Okay. Well, let me try to get the echo out. Is that better?
Are we going to talk about anything in particular, or just what's randomly going on?
We're going to talk about whatever you wish to talk about. What's on your mind? You don't know? How's the weather up in Boston?
Oh, it's really a beautiful day. After I get finished with this, I'm going to do a quick walk. It's just been a very stressful morning, that's all.
I'm sorry to hear that. We have cherry trees already in full blossom down here.
Wow, that's early.
Yes.
That is really early. Very.
I was really surprised when we drove by. There are a lot of trees already fully in blossom. All the crocuses are out.
I'm sure there are over here, too, because the weather, it really is a beautiful day here. It's an excellent day. Excellent. I couldn't ask for anything better, I'm sure I'll feel less stressful when I go out for the walk.
Yes, I want you to know that I invested in a video that's supposed to help us be able to edit it better and also be able to monitor it better on YouTube. And I got paperwork to show us how to monetize it. And then this morning, I was sent a free software called Social Track. And what it does is it measures how many people are coming in from Facebook, Twitter, and you can also put your competitors' websites in there to see how they're getting most of their getting most of their social content from. But the best part is you can give it away for free as part of a download. So I'm learning how to put it up so that we can give it away from free as an offer to people to sign up for our list. Yeah, I'm trying to think of ways to get people to sign up. Folks, go over to https://passionateworldradionetwork.com. On the right-hand side on the footer, please sign up for the getting advanced copies of the audio newsletter. And you also, in return, get a free archival podcasts from people like Dr. James Reedfield, Myth and Legend, History and Religion, Dr. Joretta Nord in the Entrepreneurial Spirit, Crazy Tuesday with Rowena Cherry, and she interviews romance authors, and they discuss marketing and promotion if you're a host, an author, or even a musician. Jeannie, why don't you tell the people a little about your show, The Social Connect?
My social connection show. Originally, it was called Connect with Jeanne White. My website still says that, but social connection is to do with what's going on in the society, what is happening, such as maybe HIV, violence, or maybe talking to a chef. I have an eclectic group of people that come on my show. I have a range of different individuals that come on. Could be authors, could be chefs, could be cancer survivors. It could be anyone, really. And that's what I like about my show. It's very informative, and sometimes I will be doing some informational information, for you. There's a variety of things, Lillian, that I'll be doing.
Okay, great.
I don't like to pigeonhole myself. You know that.
Yeah, well, I don't like to pigeonhole myself either. We're having two people come in, two guests this week. One is Dr. Monica Starkman on Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 11:30. She wrote a book about, it's a novel, but she discusses infertility and the stress and the strain that it can create within a marriage, within a family, or even with friends who are well-meaning. Now, I know how difficult that is because my daughter-in-law proved to be infertile. And one of the comments her husband made to me, and I was really surprised, was, I wish it had been me that was unable to help her produce a child, rather than her being blamed for being unable to produce a child. And I thought that was a very interesting statement coming from a guy. So that's on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, the 17th, Greg Smalley, he's an investment and financial person, and this is your opportunity to call in and ask questions about how you can plan a financial estate. Doesn't matter whether you're 20 years old or 100. It all talks about saving money and how to invest in it wisely. And then coming up in April will be a series of podcasts dealing with emotions, behavior, and also how to handle stress with Dr. Jack Singer. So we're going to have a very active rest of the year, so you need to join us and take notes. And of course, once these become archival files, if you sign up for the audio newsletter, Live Action Newsletter, you can get an advance copy of when these podcasts will be scheduled, so you can come and join us and ask your questions. So I noticed that Sheila has a professional person helping her with a website and also with blogging. I noticed on LinkedIn, on her articles about violence against nurses. Since you work with them, why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I know that Sheila has just been really involved with revamping her website, and she's going to be doing, like we talked about, more blogging and more stories about what is actually happening in the hospitals and the ERs. She's very, an activist on this, and she's put her time and money into trying to make a change, because if you don't, everything remains the same. But she'll do talking engagements. In fact, I'm going to have her back on the show again, to talk about anything new that has been happening. I know that she's been working on this House Bill 1164, which is going to change some wording from a misdemeanor to a felony when a hospital person gets hurt by an individual. And I believe, I forget how many states now that it has changed their laws also to make it a felony, because it's becoming a rampant thing happening on a daily basis. So she is very, very involved in that and working hard at it. And I know I help her a lot with, going to the State House with this House bill and, making recommendations of what we can do, such as we talked about having a webinar, and we also talked about having little seminars at one of the libraries there in Quincy. So it's an ongoing situation for her. And so we're always looking for support from any of the nurses that are listening to us now.
Terrific. And for people who want to get their message out to the world, because that's one of the things we do, is provide a conduit for voices that are not otherwise heard in this noisy world. We do have commercial advertising, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds, and a new special mini podcast, 5 minutes for info commercial should you want to do a news release, or you want to do a product release, or you have a new service that you want to talk about. Contact me, Lillian Caldwell, at 610-273-3083, or go over to the website and sign up in that email box on the right-hand side of the web page and mention that you're interested in doing a commercial and leave your email address or phone number, and I will get back to you within 24 to 72 hours so we can get your commercial out every day, 7 days a week, for a month, to over 3 million on-demand listeners. So take us up on this. This is a new introductory offer, and prices are not going to remain low for long. So again, https://passionateworldradionetwork.com. Do you have any closing words?
For me, is to say that it would be a great opportunity to take some of the suggestions that Lillian's talking about advertising with us. And also, we'd like to hear from people that would like to be a host also.
Exactly.
And we have the opportunity for you to come on this show and be able to speak about what it is that is making who crazy, and you want to make a statement. But obviously, this is a great station. I love it. And hopefully we can hear from more people that want to hear more about our shows and about coming on board as one of our hosts.
Great. So thank you all very much for listening to episode 4 of Live Action Newsletter. And we'll soon be getting a new action character to become our logo for the newsletter and for the station, but it will lack a name. So we will have Name a Name contest for the character just as soon as he is created out of the pen of the world-famous graphic artist Benjamin Caldwell. Thank you very much for listening, and remember, stay tuned.